Good morning once again to all of you. We started the chapter in the morning and we read the first paragraph after discussing the theme and the idea of the chapter that nothing is impossible if we have the desire, if we are willing to do something, even the impossible can become possible. This is the theme or the idea that we discussed in the morning. So let's continue with the next part. First paragraph we read, and what was told in the first paragraph, it was at that time when she was 17 years old and she was standing on the station and the platform and was having the feeling of the vibration of the approaching train and was very excited to reach to that place. That was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London. She was having feeling of fear also, daunting enough means frightening enough, just like any teenager. And in the first paragraph, we have seen that she was at the station and having the feeling of enthusiasm as well as excitement and fear also, because she was going to join the music academy in London and it was her first day, just like a teenager. You understand, the teenagers who are from 13 to 19 in that age, and she was 17 years old at that time. She was having that teenagers feeling fresh from a Scottish form, as if they were entering into the Scottish form or some new place, because she was a Scottish girl. That's why it is mentioned for that particular area. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. She had a great challenge in front of her because she was deaf. She was not able to listen the things. That was the challenging thing for her, but she was a very aspiring musician. Aspiring means desiring. She had a great desire to do something in the field of music. Now coming to the second paragraph, Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing. Now we are told here how she get this problem, or in her childhood she got this problem, how she became deaf. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. कि एकदम से उसकी ये sense जो थी वो lose नहीं हुई थी. It was very gradual, very slowly she lost this sense. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Beta, it's very good that you like music, but we don't want to listen music at this time. Yes, coming to the second paragraph, Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual, that she lost her sense of hearing slowly. It was not sudden. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. How the mother came to know how it happened is her mother remembers noticing something was wrong. उसको notice कर रही थी कि वो कुछ गलत था उसके साथ. When she was 8-year-old, Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. There was some competition and she has to play the piano when she was 8-year-old, and they called her name and she did not move. उसका नाम बार बार announce हो रहा था, but she did not move. I suddenly realized she had not heard. Then her mother realized, I here refers to her mother, उसकी mother को याद आ रहा है कि कैसे उसको पता चला ये problem है उसको. I suddenly realized she had not heard. Then the mother realized that she was not able to listen, because again and again the name was being announced, but she was not moving. She was not going forward on the stage for playing of the piano. Says Isabel Glennie, note down the name of her mother. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. And for some time, she was able to conceal means hide, her growing deafness from friends and teachers. थोड़ी देर तक उसने किसी को नहीं बताया, उसको महसूस हो रहा था, but she did not tell anyone. She kept hidden this idea from the teachers and the friends. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated. लेकिन जब वो 11 years की एज में पहुंच गई, was 8 years old when the mother realized this thing, and she was 11 years old when her marks deteriorated. मतलब उसके marks जो थे वो कम होने शुरू हो गए. Deteriorate means start declining. स्टडीज में उसके मार्क्स जो थे वो कम आने शुरू हो गए. एंड हर हेडमिस्ट्रेस urged her parents to take her to a specialist. Then the headmistress urged means convinced the parents, told the parents, they stress on this point, and they told the parents that she should be taken to some specialist for checkup. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired. और तभी उन्होंने कहते ये महसूस किया, उनको पता चला कि उसकी जो hearing है that has been affected. Impaired means it has weakened. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired, means affected थी और उसको weak हो गया था, उसका सुनने की sense जो थी that had become weak as a result of gradual nerve damage. कि स्लोली उसकी एक नर्व जो थी वो डैमेज हो गई थी, जिसकी वजह से उसकी सुनने की शक्ति जो थी वो बहुत ज़्यादा वीक हो गई थी, कमज़ोर हो गई थी. दे वर एडवाइज्ड दैट शी शुड बी फिटेड विद हियरिंग एड्स एंड सेंट टू अ स्कूल फॉर द डेफ. और डॉक्टर्स ने क्या सलाह दी उसको? शी वॉज एडवाइज. नोट डाउन द वर्ड एडवाइज्ड, यूज एज ए वर्ब विद एस. व्हेन वी यूज इट एज ए नाउन वी यूज सी, ADVIC. But when it is used with S, it is used as a verb. So they were advised, they here refers to the parents, कि उसके parents को ये advice दी गई doctors के द्वारा that she should be fitted with the hearing aids, कि उसको hearing aids जो हैं वो fit किए जाएं, कानों में मशीन लगा दी जाती है जिससे कि सुनने की शक्ति जो है वो बढ़ जाती है. और person who is deaf, is not having this capability, can listen through that machine. And sent to a school for the deaf. और दूसरी सलाह क्या दी गई कि उसको डेफ स्कूल में भेज दिया जाए, बिकॉज स्पेशल मेथड इज देयर फॉर टीचिंग द डेफ चिल्ड्रन. Everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn. See the expression and the feeling at that time, what she felt. She says that everything suddenly looked black. कि एकदम ऐसे लगा उसको कि सब कुछ उसके लिए black हो गया हो, dark, अंधेरा हो गया हो, because she could not expect that it would happen with her. So suddenly this thing happened. But Evelyn was not going to give up. But she was a courageous girl. एक बहुत हिम्मत वाली लड़की थी, बहुत बहादुर थी, brave girl थी, लेकिन उसने अपना बिल्कुल दिल नहीं छोड़ा. She did not give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. उसने क्या इरादा किया? That she would lead a normal life and she would follow, pursue means follow her interest in the music. इसका music में interest था, वो उसको continue रखेगी. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. एक दिन उसने क्या नोट करा कि एक लड़की को उसने xylophone बजाते हुए देखा, प्ले करते हुए देखा, and she decided that she wanted to play it too. उसका मन हुआ कि वो भी इसको बजाए. What is xylophone? You can see the picture given in the book. And the meaning, a musical instrument with a row of wooden bars of different lengths. Different length की wooden bars बनी होती हैं, musical instrument है. And she saw one girl playing on the xylophone and she wanted to play that too. Most of the teachers discouraged her. But percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. Please underline, she was willing to do it, but the teachers were discouraging her. teachers want that she should not feel discouraged by doing it, because according to them she was not able to hear, so she would not be able to do. That's why the teachers discouraged her. But there was a percussionist. Who is a percussionist? A person who plays the drum, tabla, etc. There was a percussionist, note down the name, Ron Forbes. He spotted her potential. He noticed, he saw potential means capability, the quality or the ability that can be developed. कोई ऐसा उसमें टैलेंट देखा, ऐसा उसमें कैपेबिलिटी देखी, एबिलिटी देखी कि इस चीज को डेवलप किया जा सकता था. So Ron Forbes, he saw this potential in her. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. कि उसने कैसे स्टार्ट करा? He judged her potential. He began by tuning two large drums. उसने दो बड़े large drums के ऊपर म्यूजिक की ट्यून निकाली to different notes, and he told Evelyn Glennie, don't listen through your ears. He would say, try to sense it some other way. Says Evelyn, suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum from the waist up and the lower one from the waist down. Please note down how she started realizing कि जैसे ही रॉन फॉबिस परकशनिस्ट ने उसके इस पोटेंशियल को नोट करा that this ability can be developed in her about music, being a player of xylophone, he started to judge. And he began by tuning two large drums to different notes के उसने दो drums के ऊपर music दिया और उसको क्या समझाया that he should try to listen through other senses, not through ears. What he suggested, don't listen through your ears, कि अपने कानों से मत सुनो, try to sense it some other way, किसी और तरीके से अपनी दूसरी senses के through सुनने की कोशिश करो. And Evelyn Glennie says, suddenly she also realized when she worked on that, she tried to listen that music or the tune which was being played on the drums. She realized that she could feel the higher drum from the waist up, कि वेस्ट के ऊपर वाले हिस्से में उसको लगा कि उसको एक हायर ड्रम की आवाज सुनाई दे रही है, एंड द लोअर वन फ्रॉम द वेस्ट डाउन, और वेस्ट से नीचे वाले हिस्से के जो पार्ट्स थे उसमें उसको लोअर ड्रम की साउंड जो थी वो सुनाई देनी शुरू हो गई. फॉर्ब्स रिपीटेड द एक्सरसाइज, उसने फिर से वो एक्सरसाइज रिपीट करी, and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body, and she realized that she could listen in the different parts of her body. उसको वो notes जो थे music के notes वो अपने parts of body में different ways से सुनाई दिए. I had learned to open my mind and body to sounds and vibrations. Please note down the statement, what she realized given in the inverted commas. She said, I had heard to open my mind and body to sounds and vibrations. कि उसने अपने माइंड और बॉडी को ओपन किया और वाइब्रेशन साउंड्स जो थी वो सुननी शुरू करी. द रेस्ट वाज शेयर डिटर्मिनेशन एंड हार्ड वर्क. और इसके बाद उसको कुछ नहीं करना था, बिकॉज ओनली आफ्टर दिस द डिटर्मिनेशन एंड द हार्ड वर्क वर्कड. It was only her determination to learn the music and hard work, doing efforts again and again to learn, that was the only thing that required, and she put her wholehearted efforts for this. So we notice that the girl was full of determination, persistent efforts she made to learn the music. She did not give up thinking that she could not listen, she could not hear, so she should stop doing it as the teachers discouraged her. But she showed her determination and hard work, and she kept on doing efforts as guided by Ron Forbes, listening the vibrations, listening through other parts of the body, and slowly and steadily she learned how to listen through mind and body and other parts of the body. She never looked back from that point onwards. इसके बाद उसने कभी भी पीछे मुड़कर नहीं देखा. She always tried to go forward, learn new things by doing efforts. She toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. और उसने ऑर्केस्ट्रा की टीम के साथ यूनाइटेड किंगडम का टूर किया. When she was only 16 years old, she decided to make herself a musician, to make music her life. उसने realize करा that she would learn more and more things about music and she would make music as her life. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the Academy. And she gave auditions for the Royal Academy of Music and scored the highest marks in the history of the Academy. Academy की history में ये record था कि उसके highest marks आए when she appeared for these auditions for this music academy. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performances and then she started giving the solo performance. Solo performance समझते हो? Individual performance. And auditions में उसने क्या किया? You can see the meaning. Gave a short performance so that the director could decide whether she was good enough. आप भी auditions देते हो ना जब आपके स्कूल में annual function होता है तो आप किसी ड्रामा में, किसी डांस में, किसी भी आइटम में आप participate करना चाहते हो, you are called for the auditions, then the teacher make the selections and if you are selected, you are given the practice for that. So in this way, she also gave auditions and she cleared that test with the highest marks. That was a record, and gradually she started moving away from the orchestral team which she had already joined and started giving the solo performance, individual performance उसने अपनी देनी शुरू कर दी. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. Or she completed her 3-year course, and at the end of that 3-year course, she had captured, means she had achieved most of the top awards. बहुत top awards जो थे, prizes जो थे, वो जीत चुकी थी. At the end of 3 years when she completed this course. Coming to passage number 5, and for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. See the determination and the feeling of this girl. She says, and for all this, she won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. वो नहीं मानती थी, अभी भी उसमें कोई ऐसा प्राउड नहीं था कि उसने कोई heroic achievement, कोई ऐसी achievement हासिल करी है जिससे कि वो हीरो बन गई है या हीरोइन बन गई है या बहुत great बन गई है. She did not accept like this, did not feel any proud. And she said, if you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. Please underline the theme or the idea that is given from the mouth of that girl कि अगर आप मेहनत करते हो और आपको अपने रास्ते का पता है, know where you are going, आपको अपना destination पता है, अपने एक target, एक goal जो आपने fix करा हुआ है, you know that you will get there. It's automatic that you will reach there. There is no hurdle, no obstacle in your way. If you work hard and you know your goal, आपको अपनी डेस्टिनी पता है, आपका डेस्टिनेशन पता है कि आपको कहाँ पहुँचना है, मंजिल पता है अपनी, और आप उसके लिए मेहनत करते हो, एफर्ट्स करते हो, तो you will automatically reach there. No one will stop in between. Obstacles will come, challenges will be there, problems will be there, but you have to face those problems and move forward. And she got right to the top. और इस तरीके से कहते वो ऊंचाई तक, टॉप पे पहुंच गई. The world's most sought after multi-percussionist with a mastery of some 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule. Please note down what she did and what she became. She got right to the top. The world's most sought after multi-percussionist. She became the multi-percussionist. Multi means different instruments. बहुत से musical instruments उसने बजाने सीख लिए and she became master of some 1,000 instruments. Near about 1,000 instruments she learned. She became the master and hectic international schedule. And she was following a very hectic, very busy schedule, international schedule. That means not only in his country, but she was going abroad in other countries also to give her performances. So in this way, she reached to the top of the list in the musicians. Though not having all senses, please note down that she did not give up her courage. She did not leave her passion for music and she continued with her hard work and determination. She reached to the top and became a great percussionist, learning 1,000 instruments and having a very busy international schedule. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. say it is very fascinating and curious thing. Intriguing means sometimes you feel embarrassed, आप हैरान परेशान हो जाते हो, you feel very curious, उत्सुक हो जाते हो ये जानने के लिए कि एक ऐसा बच्चा या एक ऐसी लड़की जो सुन नहीं सकती कैसे इतनी ऊंचाई तक पहुंच गई, कैसे उसने 1000 इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजाने सीख लिए. इट इज इंट्रिगिंग टू वॉच एंड देन इट इज वेरी फैसिनेटिंग एंड क्यूरियस thing to watch this girl Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. कि वो सुन नहीं सकती है, without hearing sense she is able to play so many instrument and even without efforts. ऐसा नहीं लगता कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा उसको efforts करने पड़े, बहुत ज़्यादा उसको मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. In our 2-hour discussion she never missed a word. कि 2 घंटे की डिस्कशन में उसने एक भी शब्द कहते मिस नहीं किया. Men with bushy beards give me trouble. She laughed. और sometimes she started laughing. जब उसे डिस्कशंस होती या कोई उससे पूछता तो वो एक चीज उसको जो थी वो परेशान करती थी. She laughed. कहती हंसते हुए कहती कि men with bushy beard give me trouble. कि जिन आदमियों की बियर्ड्स जो थी वो बुशेस की तरह बड़ी बड़ी होती थी, मूछें या दाढ़ी जिनकी बहुत बड़ी होती थी, उन लोगों से मुझे प्रॉब्लम थी. बिकॉज शी स्टार्टेड लुकिंग एट द लिप मूवमेंट. दूसरों की लिप मूवमेंट से वो आइडियाज लेती थी कि क्या कहा जा रहा है. सो शी फेल्ट ट्रबल और द प्रॉब्लम व्हेन देयर इज अ पर्सन हु इज हैविंग बुशी बियर्ड्स. क्योंकि दाढ़ी बियर्ड जो थी वो बुशी होती थी, बहुत बड़ी बड़ी होती थी, जैसे झाड़ियां हों ऐसे दाढ़ी इनको नजर आती थी. तो शी वॉज नॉट एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई फ्रॉम द लिप मूवमेंट व्हाट इज बीइंग टोल्ड. So that's why she felt trouble. Then it is said, it is intriguing. See the picture given. She is playing on the xylophone and other instruments, which is very much fascinating picture given to us. Then coming to the next part, it's not just watching the lips, it's a whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11, she says, but that does not explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. She tells that, she says, it causes problem to me when there is a person having bushy beards because it is not just watching the lips. कि सिर्फ वो lips movement से ही नहीं सीखती थी, but she used to learn from the whole face expression. It's a whole face, especially the eyes. आंखों को देखकर या उनके face expression को देखकर वो बहुत कुछ learn करती रही. And it's again very surprising thing that she speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Flawlessly means without a fault or mistake. Lilt means a way of speaking, accent. कि बहुत अच्छे तरीके से वो स्कॉटिश एक्सेंट को में बोल सकती थी, स्कॉटिश लैंग्वेज में बोल सकती थी. एंड देयर वाज नो मिस्टेक, नो फॉल्ट इन दैट स्पीच. My speech is clear because I could hear it till I was 11, she says. What reason she gives? Because she was able to listen till she was 11 years, because it was only when she was at 11 years old and headmistress told that she should be taken to a specialist. Then they came to know that she was not able to listen. She has weakened her ability to listen here. So in this way, she felt that her speech is clear because she could hear till she was 11. कि वो तब तक सुन सकती थी जब तक कि वो 11 years की थी. That's why her speech is clear. And she is able to speak her language, Scottish language, in a very clear manner. But that does not explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. लेकिन ये इस चीज की कहते एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं है कि वो फ्रेंच और जापानीज उसने कैसे सीख ली. Because Scottish, so it is okay that she was able to hear when she was at the age of 11. Till then she was able to hear, but she learned French and Japanese language also. That is very surprising thing how she managed to learn all these things, all these other languages also. As for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. Try to understand her feelings, what she tells. She explains about the music because she considers music as her life. So she felt that इट कम्स आउट ऑफ हर बॉडी, इट पोर्स इन, उसको लग रहा है कि उसके बॉडी में ही हर पार्ट में म्यूजिक जो है वो पोर करता है, मतलब अंदर जाता है उसके माइंड से, बिकॉज शी इज नॉट एबल टू हियर थ्रू ईयर्स, कानों के थ्रू वो नहीं सुन सकती थी, लेकिन उसके सारे बॉडी पार्ट जो थे वो उस म्यूजिक को सुनते थे, और वो म्यूजिक के नोट्स या तरंगें जो थी उसके बॉडी के अंदर जाती थी। टिंगल्स मीन्स कॉजेज स्लाइट प्रिकिंग और स्टिंगिंग सेंसेशंस, एकदम से उसको चुभन सी महसूस होती थी जैसे म्यूजिक नोट होते थे। एंड इट टिंगल्स इन द स्किन, उसको लगता है उसकी स्किन में, उसकी पार्ट बॉडी की स्किन के अंदर प्रिकिंग सी होती थी जैसे म्यूजिक नोट से। माई चीक बोन्स एंड इवन इन माई हेयर, she used to listen and hear the notes through her cheekbones, through her hair, and all the parts of the body. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. और जब वो xylophone play करती तो she can sense the sound passing through the sticks into her fingertips, जो sticks के साथ वो बजा रही होती, उसको लगता है उन sticks से जो sound थी, जो notes थे, वो उसके fingertips में enter कर जाते थे, and she was able to recognize the notes. By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. और ड्रम के ऊपर झुककर, लीन मतलब बेंड होकर, झुककर वो महसूस कर सकती थी। शी कैन फील द रेजोनेंसेस, रेजोनेंसेस मीन्स द इकोज ऑफ द साउंड फ्लोइंग इनटू हर बॉडी, कि वो नोट्स जो थे म्यूजिक के, जो साउंड्स थी, इको साउंड्स, वो उसके बॉडी के अंदर एंटर कर जाती थी। ऑन अ वुडन प्लेटफॉर्म she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. और जब भी वो स्टेज पर होती, अगर वुडन प्लेटफॉर्म होता, शी रिमूव्स हर शूज, शी यूज्ड टू रिमूव हर शूज, और पैरों के थ्रू वो वाइब्रेशंस जो थी उसके बेयर फीट मींस उसके नेकेड फीट, बिकॉज शूज उतार दिए थे उसने, नंगे पांवों के थ्रू जो वाइब्रेशंस थी म्यूजिक की वो एंटर कर जाती उसके बॉडी के अंदर, अप हर लेग्स, एंड शी फेल्ट एज इफ द वाइब्रेशन हैज एंटर्ड इनटू हर लेग्स, द म्यूजिक नोट्स हैज एंटर्ड इनटू हर लेग्स थ्रू हर फीट. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. It's not very surprising thing that such a great musician, and she was surprising all her audiences also. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. Please underline this award, which she got in 1991 for solo performance by the society, says master percussionist James Blades, and she got appreciation, praise of so many people. And there is one name given to us, master percussionist James Blades. What does he say? He says, God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. Note down the statement given in the inverted commas by James Blades, and this we have explained this idea in the very beginning of the chapter, because in the beginning we had given the introduction about this girl, Evelyn Glennie, through this statement given by James Blades. He appreciated this girl by saying that she expresses music beautifully, and if God has taken her hearing sense, God has given her back something extraordinary. Some extraordinary thing has been provided, gifted by God to her. And in general, we see many people in our surroundings, in our nearby areas, or in our society, if anyone is suffering from these type of problems, फिजिकली अगर उनमें कोई सेंस ऐसी वर्क नहीं करती है, दे आर ऑटोमेटिकली ब्लेस्ड बाय गॉड बाय सम अदर टैलेंट. ऑटोमेटिकली उनमें ये टैलेंट जो है गॉड के द्वारा ही गिफ्टेड होता है, कि अगर कोई बच्चा जो है वो सुन नहीं सकता, देख नहीं सकता या चल नहीं सकता, तो उसमें कोई ना कोई ऐसी और टैलेंट जो है भगवान ने अपने आप ही दिया होता है कि बच्चा उस फील्ड में बहुत अच्छे से टैलेंटेड आर्टिस्ट बन जाता है. And the same was with this girl. It is God gifted, and automatically they got, but to develop that talent, one has to be determined and persistent in the efforts, as this girl Evelyn was. It was only her determination, hard work, and continuous efforts that made her a great musician. Coming to the next paragraph, Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Workaholic means a person who finds it difficult to stop working. एक होता है जैसे किसी को जुनून चढ़ जाता है किसी चीज़ का, that is workaholic. उसको किस चीज़ का जुनून था? अपने म्यूजिक को सीखने का, लर्न करने का, नई नई बातें म्यूजिक में, नए नए इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स को सीखने का. सो शी कन्फेसेस, वो मानती है इस चीज़ को, दैट शी इज समथिंग ऑफ ए वर्कaholic, कि उसको अपने इस काम का एक जुनून था. I've just got to work, often harder than classical musicians. कि क्लासिकल म्यूजिशियन से भी ज़्यादा कहते उसने हार्ड वर्क किया इस स्टेज पर पहुंचने के लिए, बट द रिवॉर्ड्स आर इनॉर्मस, और बहुत से इनॉर्मस लार्ज नंबर क्वांटिटी में उसको रिवॉर्ड्स मिले. अपार्ट फ्रॉम द रेगुलर कंसर्ट्स, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. Not only the regular meetings and the concerts, she was attending. Concerts means the musical events or the programs which she used to attend. Evelyn used to have free concerts in the prisons and the hospitals also. कि prison में जो कैदी लोग थे या hospital में जो patients थे, उनकी amusement के लिए, उनके entertainment के लिए she started giving free programs so that those people can also enjoy. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians, and she also started giving lessons to the youth, to the young people, so that they should also learn about music. Anne Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says, this is another statement given by the chairman of the Deaf Children Fund, she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. So these are the very inspiring lines or the appreciating lines given by different people about this girl, that being the deaf girl, she did not look back. She kept on moving forward, learned so many instruments, as we came to know that she learned near about 1,000 instruments, started giving solo performance, left the orchestra group, got so many awards, and started going to foreign countries also for her performance, started giving free concerts for the entertainment of the prisoners and for the patients in the hospitals, and got appreciation from many people. We have got the words of James Blades also. Here you are getting the words of Anne Richman, where it is said that she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. Not only for the children who are having some problem, just like the deaf children, but she is an inspiration for all the normal people like us also. Because sometimes we feel depressed, we feel very sad when we are not able to achieve anything, we did not get success. But the girl shown here is an inspiration for all of us. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go, कि कोई ऐसी जगह नहीं है जहां पर कि ये लोग नहीं जा सकते, जिस चीज को कोई अचीव नहीं कर सकते. So we have seen that such a daring and inspiring girl Evelyn Glennie was.